Come on out there, everybody. Alan D9J Sports. Hey, we're right back at it with another show. We've got a good one lined up for you this morning. We're going to be talking about Molly Qerim's exit from ESPN First Take. And we're also going to be talking about Sydney Mclaughlin Levrone attempting to break the world record in the 400. Not just break the record in the 400, but hell, just even winning the race because she had some stiff competition. So wherever you're at, be careful on the highway. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. Let's jump right into this thing. So, Molly Qerim is going to exit ESPN First Take. The news comes out. Now, there are a lot of people behind the scenes saying that Molly Qerim didn't accept the offer that they gave her, and at the end of the year, she's going to be leaving the show. So, where does that leave us sports fans? Well, we don't give a damn. The general sentiment is we don't really care, because although Molly Qerim was there for 10 years, man, some of the things became annoying. Like the guys would be talking and then Molly would interrupt the guys, and man, we just got fed up with it. And all the other stuff that went on, was she dating Stevie A? Her and Jalen Rose getting a divorce. Man, we want to talk about sports. We don't want to hear about all that other stuff. So true sports fans, when they tune into a show, or we tune into a show, and I watch them every now and then. But when we tune into a show, we want to listen to what they got to say about sports. We don't want to hear some chick or some guy up there whining and complaining about something. And especially if you're up there and you're a female and you really we don't know you from being a player of sports. You know, as a former athlete, it's going to be very difficult for us to stick with you and ride with you and be on your team. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you that all the women up there who haven't played sports don't know what they're talking about in a general sense. They do, and they know how to conduct the show and make the show go smoothly, right? But I will tell you once again on my show that no, I don't want to see any lady up there who's talking about when you've got Stephen A. Smith and you've got 4 Hall of Famers up there, football Hall of Famers, and she's giving a comment. I don't want to. No. That is something that I do not. I'm not down with that. Not a chauvinist or anything, but I'm telling you, no, it takes away from the substance. Like if you think I'm lying, turn on ESPN today, and you're going to see Orlowski. He's not a Hall of Famer. You're going to see the great, and I do mean the great Cam Newton up there, and other NFL football players swagging them, and then you're going to hear somebody like Mina Kimes up there giving her comment about the quarterback not reading the defense right, or the defensive line not. What do you know about? No, that's a big negative. Do not want to see that. So Molly Qerim exits the show. I'm sure she's going to land on her feet. Hell, let's just be honest. With the amount of money that they've been making, no, she wasn't getting Stephen A. Smith money, but hell, she was already making and already winning. Where will she end up at? I don't know. The first thing I thought, maybe they're going to replace her out there at Fox with replace George Taylor with her. And then I started to think, nah, I don't know, man. I don't know if that would be a perfect fit. Because it isn't because, well, I guess it would. You have 2 talentless people, one talentless person replacing another talentless person. Then yeah, you would have. Then yeah, that would be probably a good fit. But then in the end, no, we don't want that. We don't want that because I'm telling you right now, the dudes out there will be going crazy with Molly Qerim out there with her beautiful face and like where she has it racked to. So we don't know where the young lady's going to end up. I'm thinking she's going to end up on some news cycle, some big time ABC, NBC, CBN, CNN, somewhere right there where she's definitely going to be in the spotlight. I think that's where she's going to end up at. So, hey, we're getting ready to move on to the next segment. Before we move to the next segment, hey, I'm going to need you to hit the like and subscribe button. To all of my subscribers out there, old and the ones that are coming in new, I greatly appreciate you. Everybody's hitting the like and subscribe button. People are hitting the donate button, and that's what we need. We need you to hit the donate button so we can move on, continue to make the channel grow. But I definitely appreciate you. So once again, hit the like, the subscribe, and the donate button. And tell everybody to share these videos with everybody. So let's keep this thing rolling. In the World Championship, Sydney Mclaughlin Levrone. I got to say it slow, man. Sydney Mclaughlin Levrone. We already know in the prelims or whatever, she in the heats or whatever, she broke the American record. She said she wasn't intending to. Well, damn, the way she broke the American record, how easy it looked for her to do it. we're going to be looking for an exciting race. We're going to be looking for an exciting race. But I'm telling you right now, we know Sydney has mastered the 400-meter hurdle, where she sets world record after world record. Every time some competition comes on, like Minka Bowl or somebody, she puts them in the dust. Well, in this race right here, ladies and gentlemen, she has her hands full. Nasser, the former Olympic champion, the woman who's ran the fastest, who had ran the fastest time in the world this year, and Mrs. Paulina. There are some stiff competition. Now, we know Paulina barely made it to the end, barely made it in her heat to get to the finals. Somebody passed her at the end, but I think that's just one of those things that she kind of tied up a little bit. So she's not going to be able to tie up against Sydney. And what I'm looking for, each one of the young ladies have an incredible finish. They have incredible strength. And generally around the 210-meter mark is when they really put on the show. They really that's when they really take over. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen, because are they going to be able to run their race? Okay, because they know, each one of them knows that it's going to be a lot of pressure on. Now, we've never, and I'm telling you right now, we haven't seen Sydney Mclaughlin Levrone tested. We haven't seen. She's breaking these world records, and she ain't even being tested. Can she hold form? Because if she's tested and she has to run the whole 400, not wide open, but being focused in the whole 400 and not getting to with 80 meters to go and looking up at the damn Jumbotron to see how much more she can slow down. If she's not going to be able to look at the Jumbotron, and she's going to know, she's going to be able to feel her opponent right next to her. And hell, it could be in front of her. What will Sydney Mclaughlin Levrone do? I'm here to tell you, I think she's going to shatter the world record, and she's going to set it out there so far that nobody's going to be able to break it except for her. That's what I think. I think that the young lady has the talent. We've already seen her, man. But to go down to the open 400, I think that it's just a sign of things to come. I think she's going to win this, break the world record. Then now, after that, she's going to start solely focusing in on the 200-meter dash. I'm just telling you, I think she's going to solely break, because we've seen her with just run 200-meter dashes just to be working on training. So we already know what's going to happen when she does. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's what's going to happen. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. So let's keep this show rolling. Once again, hit the like and subscribe and the donate button. Hit the like and subscribe and the donate button. Well, we're gonna finish up. We're going to finish up with some Arch Manning talk. So Arch Manning, right? People are steady riding Arch Manning. You guys seen my video where I said you need to leave Arch Manning alone. And I would stand by that. We need to leave Arch Manning alone, because the young man is going to turn things around. And when he turns things around, when he turns it around, I don't want to hear nobody from Texas saying, oh, Arch Manning this. Oh, Arch Manning that. He done this. Arch Manning played terrific. And don't use saying, oh, we got on the Arch and that's what made him play better. That would be nonsense. But finally, in closing, what I want to tell you, the whole University of Texas and Arch Manning saga should be a lesson to you on your job. You can stick with the company. You can do all those things. You can skip your damn doctor's appointments. But in the end, they will turn on you at the blink of an eye. Remember last season when Arch Manning could have left the University of Texas. He could have left, but the young man didn't. The fans clamored and wanted him to stay. And that's what he done. When he could have left and kept his NIL money and went somewhere else and instantly became the starter. But he didn't do that. He stuck there. See what that thing got you, Arch? There is no loyalty these days. There is no loyalty. People will turn their back on you in the blink of an eye when you least expect it. When you've done everything that you can do. Remember this, when you get to work, when you've done everything that you can do, they'll turn their back on you. So in closing, I'm going to tell you, look out for yourself. As they say, CYA. This is Alan with D9J Sports on the Morning Drive. I'm definitely OU.